love riding in a city at night. It's beautiful. It's quieter. It's actually more peaceful. Traffic's a little lighter. Go, buddy. Thanks. Generally more peaceful. And the lights are nice. It lets me, especially in DC, lets me ride out some of my deep dread when I have trouble. Come on, there we go. When I have trouble coping with the world. And it lets me get away with more. You all suck. But I've been having a bit of a hard time with things lately. Having a day job sucks. I'm sure as many of you know. When people ask, what would you rather do for work instead? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Go this way. I don't dream of laboring. I don't dream of working. I'd frankly rather not. The idea that I have to spend 8 hours a day at least, 5 days a week, and if I'm lucky, I get 48 hours to myself at the end of it to do everything else that's supposed to make my life complete. It's hard. It's really hard. I don't want to go into business for myself because, aside from, my art, I don't want to spend the... Ooh, giant rat! Hey, buddy. You're a big fella. Anyway, I don't want to spend my precious, precious time, the only thing that is genuinely mine in this world. Not even this motorcycle. You can take this bike away from me. But you can't take time away from me, But I only get so much. And I don't even know how much that so much is. Let's go this way. Right in, I'm facing the White House at the moment, turning left onto 14th Street. I'm going to take a slow stroll through the National Mall. But we don't know how much time that so much time is. And so what sense does it make to give that time to somebody else for their profit when that's all I've got? Well, that's all we all have. We have the technology to live better as a species, but we just don't. And that's killing me. That's so hard to deal with sometimes. Okay, fine, thanks, bye. Because if I suddenly stopped, then I would be out on the street like these poor guys living in tent camps. And they're suffering and pushed around by the state. That's not any kind of way to live. We should all be doing so much more than just surviving now. We have the technology as a species to take care of everybody's needs. We can do that today. And we choose not to. And I don't understand stand it. Yeah. Part of me wants a third camera for here so you can see what I'm seeing. I'm now at 14th and Pennsylvania, so the White House is literally right there. And Joe, if you see this, you owe me $600. You promised. There's a lot of beautiful people around here. I wish I could share some of that with you. How do you all do it? How do you all normal people do it? Where you burn your life down 8 or more hours a day for somebody else. Even those of you that own your own business, I mean, unless you really, really enjoy and are passionate about what you do, that's a different thing. Then you're providing a service. You're providing a service that you are so well tailored for that what you're doing isn't work. You're serving the world and you just happen to be getting paid to do it. That's different. That's different to me. Most of the rest of us, most of the rest of us, it's just a job. And jobs are dumb. We should be past jobs at this point. And there's just a big chunk of people that say, if you don't sacrifice your time, you don't deserve to live. That's silly to me. I don't understand it. Roll behind this cop. What up, cop? Oh, something smells delicious. Just crossed over the National Mall. This is the Holocaust Museum. Now we're in front of the U.S. Treasury, waiting for a light. I'm going to ride into Virginia and then zip around National Airport. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to cross the bridge because it's pretty. So I get out and ride when I feel like this. Because frankly, in this, I hear sirens, I just don't know where they're. In this state of mind, I don't see a point to living if I have to live like this. I really don't see a point to any of it. And that's not a healthy place to be. So I ride. I get on my little spaceship and roar out into the dark. I was almost run off the road maybe a minute and a half, maybe 5 minutes after leaving my house because I had to stop for gas first. But I was almost immediately run off the road. So I don't, when that kind of stuff happens, I don't particularly care about being killed. I don't want to be hurt, that's the thing. But Memorial Bridge, no. Maybe? Is this where I want to go? Nope. Next exit. Sorry, buddy. drive north. Now I genuinely have no idea where I am. Pentagon is right here, but I do not want to go to Pentagon parking. I want to leave this away. 395 south, Route 1 north, there we go. That might not have been legal, who cares? .395 north, Route 1 north, here we go. 395 north, thank you. 395 north, Route 1 north, garbage in the road. That was the shortest detour U-turn thing I've ever done. Good times. What a beautiful moon. You can't see this, of course, but the moon's right over there. Now I'm heading north on 395, back into DC. But we'll just take a little, instead of going downtown, we'll take 395. So how do you all do it? How do you all deal with this sacrificing yourself all this time for what seems to me no good reason? I've always struggled with this. At least when I was doing theater, I was creating something, but then I was starving to death doing it. And I try not to take this stuff, out on my partner, because they don't deserve it at all. But damn, I just get so down sometimes. So I go riding my bike, riding through the city, riding the highways, going probably too fast for nighttime. Because it is like flying a spaceship. I mean, when you're in the city, you've got plenty of light, so it's really just potholes and stuff. Oof. But when you get out onto some highways, you get out into highways where there is no light. It's just dark. And everything is just rushing by you so fast. Also, another reason for riding tonight is I'm trying to get some good still shots from this camera here that I'm going to use as a reference for my paintings to see how light reflects off of the helmet, this helmet, which is in the painting that I'm working on. But yeah, when you go riding at night, that light just streaking past you, and you can see specks out in the darkness. But for me, it really feels like the darkness around my helmet all the way out into the heart of the universe is the same thing. And I feel like I'm finally flying through all of eternity. And it's gorgeous. And it's just as dangerous as going through space. Because, you know, if you're riding a motorcycle at night and you hit a deer that you don't see until it's right in front of you, you're done. And if you're flying through space and you hit a deer that you don't see in front of you, not only will you have a whole lot of questions to answer, physics and science and all of that, but you'll also be done. That analogy made sense to my head. So about you. All of you deserve better than the sentimental whining garbage that I've got. But you came along for this ride, and I'm grateful. I appreciate your time. 295 north. You all came along for this. And I'm glad you could share this experience with me. Except for you. You suck. Go faster. So how do you deal with it? As lately, I've been having a hard time finding a good reason why. On that chipper note, I genuinely hope you are safe and well fed wherever you are. I wish you mucho, mucho amor. And, yeah. Thanks for choosing to come along with me. I'll catch you real soon. Peace.